crew. Lane 3, Redwood Scullers. Lane 4, Oakland Strokes. Lane 5, California Yacht Club. Lane 6, Newport. Got some out there again with a solid history of representing the Southwest region at the Youth National Championship. And indeed, Los Gatos is that second place finisher at Youth Nationals from last year. They've had a really solid season. And coming out of the semifinals, we're looking at some pretty close times between lanes 1 and 2, Los Gatos and Long Beach. They just had about a 2-second difference between those two crews, but then a big jump back to the third place crew. So we'll only take so much stock between times coming out of the semifinals because it's different on grand final day when you get all 6 of the fastest boats right next to each other. But at 250 meters, it will be Los Gatos with your lead. They are looking at 4 seats right now over 2 boats side by side, Long Beach Juniors and Redwood Scullers. Back to those 2 boats in 4th place, it will be Cal Yacht Club. They are rowing out of lane 5, sitting maybe just a couple of inches over Oakland Strokes in lane 4. And then in 6th place, it will be Newport. Newport down by about 1 length in the 6th place spot. So keeping our eyes up front, Los Gatos looking just solid, 38 strokes a minute for them as they come into the body of their piece, not quite at 500 meters, and trying to pull away and get that open water lead this early on in the race. What a show of domination. At 500 meters, it is open water for Los Gatos. Behind them, it will be Long Beach now for the 2nd place position, but just by about a half a seat over Redwood Scullers. Redwood Scullers looking at some athletes that have crossed over between several sculling boats. We saw the 3-man in this Redwood Scullers boat taking the gold medal in the men's youth single. So lots of racing for them. I would count this as the 7th race of the weekend for that athlete, for many of these athletes, doubling and tripling in between events. So really a back and forth battle here between Long Beach and Redwood for that 2nd or 3rd place position. Right now at 750 meters, that advantage is going to be about a foot for Redwood Scullers for 2nd. Now, back behind them by a length of open water, it is tight between 4th, 5th, and 6th place. Advantage is going to go to Oakland Strokes, maybe just by about a deck over Cal Yacht Club. Cal Yacht Club being paced by Newport. So Newport was back by a length or so and a bit of open water, but they have come back in contact with these crews. So again, it is not over till it's over. We always keep our eyes on the course to see for any sort of moves. These smaller boats are very responsive to any sort of focus or pressure move that the athletes take, and it really reacts quickly. We're seeing that with that Newport boat out in lane 6. They are still in the 6th place position, but about to pull even with Cal Yacht Club. Oakland Strokes still in 4th, but up front, it is Los Gatos now with about a length of open water at the halfway point. They are looking behind them at that battle between Long Beach and Redwood Scullers, because as the stroke rates come up, we're taking some focus, some pressure moves here. It is going back and forth between Long Beach and Redwood for that 2nd or 3rd place position. So let's turn it over to the finish line. This 3rd 500 is going to be hot as we come down towards the finish line.
Well, thank you, Adrian, for that great call here. This is an event that goes on to the Youth National Championships. And again, folks, to remind you, the top 4 boats get that automatic invite, but the crews are racing for 3 medals. And we're very happy to provide you with the coverage provided today by the Rowing Channel, where we are pacing the racing for your enjoyment. So out in front, Los Gatos doing a super job as they continue to push away from the field. They are unstoppable. They have nobody close to them. Redwood Scullers has now moved up 4 seats over Long Beach. So Redwood Scullers hasn't quite broken free as they're in contact with Long Beach, but they've definitely taken away 4 seats of water from them. The Oakland Strokes continue in 4th place, but it's very close between Newport and Cal Yacht Club out in lanes 5 and 6. Even though those aren't for qualifying position, it's still a grand final, and the race matters to those athletes. So We're going to keep an eye on lanes 5 and 6 here as they come into the last 500 meters between Cal Yacht Club and Newport. So you're seeing the renewed effort, an emphasis on sculling, which is great for juniors. And another little bit of trivia for you here, folks. These quads are almost as fast as 8s. So it takes a little bit more skill to row these because the boats, it's a small boat moving quickly through the water. You've got to catch the water more quickly, get on the legs, and have a clean release at the end of the stroke and not have any issues. So Los Gatos is making that look super easy here. They're at a high stroke. Let's get a rate for them right now as they come down the course. They're coming into the spectator area, and they're at 41 strokes per minute right now. They're just burning it up. So they've got the gold medal position all by themselves by open water. They get to take home the trophy cup as well and put it in their boathouse for a year until next year's championships. So that's a lot on the line, and they're making it clear that they intend to take it home. So here comes the gold medal boat, Los Gatos, and behind them for the silver medal, Redwood Scholars, hot on their heels, Long Beach for that silver medal. Then outside, Oakland Strokes trying to challenge Long Beach for that bronze medal position. But Oakland still in a good spot. 4 boats get the invite to Youth Nationals. Oakland charging, though. Long Beach now responding. And here's the call for the men's quads at the finish line. It's Los Gatos for the gold. Redwood for the Redwood Scholars for the silver. Long Beach for the bronze. And Oakland Strokes for 4.